Welcome back to Grizz Vision here in Illinois State Farm Arena. My name is Neil Rule here with Coach Kampe. The nationally ranked Illinois Fighting Illini, the Golden Grizzlies here tonight. You going deer hunting tonight, Camp?
No, the shoot around just ended, and I'm going to go do my 3 to 5 mile walk, and it might be kind of cold out there. And you know, I live in Detroit, so you can see the shoes too. All right, they don't drive real well in Detroit, so I walk a lot. So I got to make sure they see me so that nobody runs me over. So the only thing about this, players didn't like it because it's orange, and you know we're playing.
Yeah, that's usually your thing, Camp. Like you give a lot of grief to everybody.
I do, so I deserve it. I deserve it. So, yeah, we're playing Illinois. Let's get on subject.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, we were beating the hell out. They were top 25. We were beating the hell out of them, and then we realized we were using a women's ball. I think with like 12 minutes to go in the half, they figured that out. We were up like 15-6, or I don't remember the exact number, but something like that. I complained. I was like, no, we started the game with this ball. We got to finish it with this ball, right? I didn't win that battle. We actually led at halftime. They were top 25 team then, too. And then I think we lost by 10 or 12. So, you know, we got to build on what happened Monday night. I do think that in watching film and tape, Illinois is playing really good right now. They beat Kansas, you know, the #1 team in the country, in a charity exhibition game. And I know exhibition games are exhibition games. We know that. We can say that, right?
Right.
But they're good. They're really good, and it's going to be, you know, they may be the best team we play all year. So I'm really interested to see how, after coming off what we did Monday night and how we kind of gave that game away with a couple mistakes late and a call that went against us, how we react to that. And, you know, we felt in the locker room we not only could have won, we should have won. And, you know, a lot of teams feel that way. What do you do afterwards, you know? And we'll find out tonight. It's not like we're playing a team that we can, you know, we're playing maybe the best team we play all year.
Yeah, Kemp, when you look at it, too, again, you guys had the lead in Columbus at the half as well. I think you led for, 30 minutes of the 40 of the basketball game. How does that work internally? Like for you guys as a staff, for the players as well? Is it, do you beat yourself up more that you let it get away? Or once you step back from it, do you say, all right, here's what we can apply here tonight against Illinois? Well,
Neil, I think it's a combination of that. You just don't get the chance to win these kind of games. And, you know, we've lost 4 overtime games to Power 5 teams. We lost to Michigan State in overtime. We've lost to Michigan in overtime. We lost twice to Pittsburgh in overtime. And those are the worst, you know, because, man, one other play and you win the game. And I felt the same way Monday night. One more play, you know, and we win that game. And so that beats you up. But then you got it. Whether you win or lose, as the season goes on, as you prepare for March, you got to take the good and the bad out of every game, and you've got to coach it. You got to coach the good, you got to coach the bad. Now, we as human beings have a tendency to coach the bad harder than we coach the good, but the truth of the matter is you got to coach the good too. You've got to take good to great. So the good things we did against Ohio State, especially defensively and rebounding in the second half, we've got to take what we did there and improve on it. And so, you know, that's just part of coaching, and that's part of a team development and growth.
Camp, last one here before we let you go, get you on your walk here through Champaign. This Illinois program, it's the winningest program in the Big Ten in the last 4 years. You look at the names up there in the rafters here. I mean, these guys had NBA careers. Do people? I feel like Illinois gets slept on a little bit nationally. You look at the decades of excellence they've had here.
I don't know about nationally slept on. I think in our area, you don't hear a lot about, just because Michigan and Michigan State are so strong. And also, I think our area is a big football area, and Illinois football hadn't been real good. But, you know, if you were to ask a fan in Michigan about the Big Ten, who's the winningest basketball program in the Big Ten in history, who's won the most Big Ten championships, I don't think anybody would know it's Purdue, right? I don't think anybody would understand how good Illinois has been. But if you look at the players, and, oh yeah, Kendall Gill, he played at Illinois, oh yeah, you know. So, yeah, the tradition here is unbelievable, and the fan base here is unbelievable. And I mean, it's a top 25 team, and it's exciting, and it's a game that our players will remember the rest of their lives. Now, let's hope that they remember it fondly, okay?
All right, radio coverage, 1270 AM, The Bet on the Odyssey app as well. Good luck on the walk, Camp, and put the deer hunting hat back on.
I will. Don't want to get hit out there, man.